figure skating. Moir, Moir, Moir. Aren't we recognizing another Moir tonight for figure skating? Are you guys related? If not, that's one hell of a coincidence. Alma has been the head coach of the University of Western Ontario's varsity figure skating team for 29 years. That kind of dedication demonstrates how passionate Alma is for her sport and her athletes. Anyone who has had the pleasure of working with her over almost 3 decades always comment that Alma gives all of herself to her athletes. She also works as an administrator at the Ilderton Skating Club, which, by the way, has been known to produce some pretty good skaters, and has still managed to coach Western skating team to an outstanding 10 OUA championships. I've had the privilege of working with Skate Canada on a few initiatives now, and I'll put a shameless plug in right here that London has been chosen as the Canadian city by Skate Canada to host the 2013 World Figure Skating Championships. And I know what a valuable resource Alma has been to various Skate Canada sanctioned events that have been held in our city. Alma goes above and beyond what is required to make learning to skate a fun experience for her younger athletes. One example of this is how she organizes a mini Olympics where skaters compete in Winter Olympic events. Competitions and games and medals are awarded to everyone for competing in that day. Alma, if you need help with this event, that other guy from Ilderton that we are honoring today has some Olympic experience, I understand, as well. Seriously, you guys should meet because it sounds like you have a lot in common. To Alma, coaching is not about axles and laybacks. It's about teaching skills that help her athletes through their lives. Many of Alma's former athletes are still involved in the sport as athletes, coaches, or judges. The love of the sport that Alma instills in all of her athletes is why figure skating has continued to be a large part of their lives. After all, couldn't we use a little sow cow in our lives? It is my pleasure to present Tourism London's Spirit of Sport Volunteer of the Year Award to Alma Moir.
I must have started at Western when I was 10. I'd like to thank the University of Western Ontario for nominating me for this award. My varsity figure skating experience when I was a student is a huge part of my great university memories. And I'd like to thank the athletic department for continuing to support our figure skating sport and allowing other students to do a sport that they love while they study. As well, I'd like to thank my family and my Ilderton Skating Club family for putting up with me and my passion for the sport and my passion for Western Purple. And lastly, I'd like to thank the Sport Council for nominating me and giving me this award. It's an extreme honor to receive it on a night that my favorite athletes are being inducted. Thank you.